Hello, this is Pastor Halio, and I'm doing assessment number 6. It's been a good week, very busy, some remodeling at my office and some other things going on, but a good week. For this week, we were reading Machia chapter 7 and trust and our relational priorities, and I was just going over some of the questions and some of the things that I feel that have been some of the greatest intangible gifts that I have received from my friends and family that are that have no monetary value but have eternal value. They have life's value that's here. And one of the things that I feel that, first off, I have to give credit to is my wife. She has always been someone who always provides good advice to me, good input. When one pastors, there's a lot of influence from outward sources, from people say this, pastor suggests this, pastor do that. And there's really just a lot of things that really encumber one as a pastor. And so I've learned that counsel from my wife, or that input she gives, really helps me to see beyond what other people see. It gives me another perspective. And she's someone I can trust in, someone I can, confide in fully, to where, I can receive her input and know that it is valuable. Because some people can give their opinion, they can give their suggestion. In church, there's always people there giving their opinion, but it doesn't mean that they care, or that their opinion is important. People suggest all the time, oh, we should do this, pastor, or we should do this, but it doesn't mean that it's of any value. One of the things I really got from my wife was, even when I was continuing my, as far as moving on to doctoral studies, I asked her if she felt that was something that I should do, and she said, what's in your heart is what you should do. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So she's just someone I find great value in. Also with my children too, they're just amazing. That simple trust, that love, that I really get a kick out of them, because they're just they're just so kind. And sometimes I think we all need reminded, about goodness. And reading through this chapter, it talked about Ruth and and the kinsman redeemer, as far as Boaz, being the kinsman redeemer. And something that Machia said, he said that goodness is there if you look for it. And sometimes I think children remind us of that. They remind us of God's goodness, that there is actually goodness in the world, because there's so many terrible things going on in the world. If we focus on that, we can really lose our focus off of Christ, and also off of what is good here. And I think that my children give me that reminder of what value is, what goodness is, what manners are, because they're so good at it. My wife is their teacher, so they're homeschooled, so they just have very, very good manners. They're just very well-mannered children, and very blessed. And so that's something I think that also I feel is an intangible gift, is seeing that goodness in them, and being reminded to stay focused on that goodness. Also, something else that I feel that is an important gift, something else I put down that offers is some of the friends I've had, with there's I always say that Jesus had a multitude of followers, but he had few friends. And there's certain people that just come around you, even pastors from from outside that I've just built really good relationships with. They're people that I just, I have a great respect for and learn multitudes from. I entered into the pastoral ministry in my mid-30s. I know some people enter the pastoral ministry a lot younger and have a lot more experience, but there's just certain friends that they've been in the pastoral ministry a long time, and they've really helped me to see past, sometimes some of the things that we've gone through. And that's something I would say, it's that friendship, their experience. I think that's something that is intangible also, that can't be given. It's like I said, it has no monetary value. It can't be bought, but it's something that one learns to hold with such importance, with such value, and really lay a grip, a strong grip on that. And so that's just a few of the things that I felt I had, and that's something that I really feel that has come. Many of these people have been an example to my life, and like my father-in-law, he's pastored for years, and and a friend of mine, Daniel from Israel, he's here visiting with us, and and my pastor, my superintendent, Pastor Doyle, and and all these men that really just show a great example of Christ, and and I feel that they've given that in my life as well. And so I feel that that's something that I hold is also an intangible gift, something that could never be received from anywhere else but God. And so that's it. Thank you.